Jesus.
Pikachu?
Whoa.
Charmander! Ja!
Whoa! Haha, man, I sure do love taking pictures of Pokemon. I wish I could do this all day, but I got that thing I gotta go do. Oh my god, look at that one. I gotta get a photo of that one. Boy, I sure do hope the professor likes these photos. I've taken so many for him. Golly gee, I sure hope he likes. Man, I wish I was back outside taking pictures of Pokemon right now. Oh, hey, Cole, what's going on?
Hey, dude.
Hey, you want to talk about Pokemon Snap?
Man, I would love to talk about Pokemon Snap.
Oh, that's perfect. We should do that right now, man. So Pokemon Snap just came out, re-released on the Nintendo Switch, the N64 channel, whatever it is. We replayed Pokemon Snap and wanted to see how it held up. What do you think, Cole? Do you think it's still a good game?
I think it's good.
All right.
I think it's
I think it's good too. I think it's definitely sort of a relic of its time, but it's not. It doesn't feel like so outdated that you can't just like pick it up and play it now. Because, well, here's some footage. We were having a great time. What the?
Oh, that
Oh,
hacking, man. Oh my god.
You
What
gotta
kind
be
of bullshit is
shitting
this?
me, bro.
It's definitely this. It's gotta be just hitting it over and over. Oh, that is difficult.
Ooh.
Oh, she turned around again. Oh.
That might.
Cause it's hard to get like a, we're fucked.
Oh no.
No, Oak.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, we recorded us playing it. Had a few drinks, and by the end, when we were trying to get that photo of Mewtwo, when you were trying to get the photo of Mewtwo, it got a little hectic.
It did.
So
That was hard. I don't know what was happening.
there's definitely still a challenge to it, which it's like, so that's kind of the interesting thing about it is that it's about as simple as a game as you can get. It's on rails. There you can move your camera and press A and throw an apple. That's kind of the whole game. They kind of built this entire thing just around that. And it's great. It's super fun. Oh. Ooh, my man. Yes. Oh, look.
No! I'm gonna fucking scream.
It is.
Okay. There we go. Pokemon Snap.
There it is. It's Pokemon Snap, dude. It's a classic. Do you have any memories? Because this, believe it or not, was the very first Pokemon game I ever had and played. This is before, like, Red and Blue, like, all those early ones, Pokemon Stadium. All before that, Pokemon Snap was kind of my introduction to Pokemon.
It feels late, but at the same time, it's not that far off. Probably when we got obsessed with, when I played Pokemon Red and Blue.
I knew all these Pokemon when I played this.
What was your favorite Pokemon as a kid?
As a kid, I think it was Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur?
I think it was, yeah.
I thought Bulbasaur was the coolest because he had extra shit on him, you know? Like he had the bulb, obviously.
Yeah.
And like the flowers and like all the vines that would come out. I just thought he was cooler.
I can't remember. I think it was because I was obsessed with Venusaur, like his final evolution.
Yeah.
So then I was obsessed with that. I have everything here, so.
There's
Gotta put it on.
Snorlax.
There we go.
I love his. I love how they just move his body around like that. I think me, along with maybe a lot of other people, thought of like Pokemon Snap as this kind of like spin-off, quick cash grab on like Pokemon was just getting like, it was hitting big. This was right after Red and Blue, the anime was out, everything. It was like in Pokemon Mania. So then this game comes out and it's like, okay, so they quickly just slap together this Pokemon photo-taking game. But the weird thing is, this game actually, its development history goes way back before Pokemon even came out. So it started as this thing called Jack and the Beanstalk for like the 64 DD, I think it was. It wasn't even the 64. It was like they were developing it for that extra add-on thing. And there's not really like a whole lot known about what this like early prototype was. It was something called Jack and the Beanstalk, and it was going to be like a photo-taking game. What any of the characters, what it was like kind of based around is like not really known. My assumption is like based on the title is like maybe like a plant taking, like you take photos of like plants and like nature. I'm thinking like maybe there was like something with like planting, like plants growing. I'm not quite sure. I'm just going off of the name really. And you can actually see when you boot up Pokemon Snap, it says like it's the Jack and the Beanstalk company, so that's kind of like a carryover. But yeah, they started making like 94, and around the same time, they were developing the ill-fated Earthbound 64. So it's said that some of those elements also got like recycled into Earthbound that were never used, but then that never came out. So that was it's very mysterious, like the early beginnings of it. But they were kind of stuck at one point, I know, and I think it was Iwata he was kind of the guy who's like, okay, we need to actually put something in that'll motivate the player, because like it just felt like half of a game, I think. And then Pokemon was like just getting started. This is like 96. Oh no, there was 95, I think, like right before it was released. But they kind of saw what was coming ahead, and the idea was like, why don't we take this new IP we have and use that, and the player will go through and take photos of these Pokemans, this new exciting thing. And actually a lot of the development team were kind of against the idea, because they're like, okay, well, we're making this original thing and all of a sudden you're just slapping this other game on. Like, it felt like really cheap to them. But I think one of the lead designers then ended up saying that's what actually saved the project, because then it actually gave it now it held water, and it was actually an interesting game. Because I don't know, I'm assuming it was just like a boring like nature photography game, but that's how it started. It's like, I always think of Pokemon Snap as just this cash in, but it really, when you trace the history, it's like it was like right after Red and Blue, it was the next Pokemon game that was being made. So it actually is like, it's actually kind of a significant entry in the series.
And like, it is a smart business decision to just use Pokemon, because like you own that IP and you can use it. So it is a smart business decision by Iwata, but like, Pokemon are just more interesting than whatever Jack and the Beanstalk would.
Whatever that was gonna be, yeah, which is totally true, because that's
a win-win.
It's everybody wins, and you can really see. I think that's a huge part of this game's charm is. It is like a wildlife photography game, but there's a lot of things, like you see a lot of like, like Pikachu's chasing a Diglett or whatever. You see like a lot of character in it, even though it's like, it's still an early 3D game. There's a lot with what they did at the time, for sure. Wow,
Pikachu sucks. I think you have to electrocute this with Pikachu.
What is that? Do you know what that one is? The egg?
I think it's a Zapdos, but you have to yeah, here we go.
Oh yeah,
do it, dude.
Walks
do
up to it.
Dude, electrocute it.
Oh,
there we go.
Come on, God. Oh, yes. Come on.
Okay, the music's
there it
playing.
is. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
No, I can't get it.
You got him.
Okay, there we go.
You got him, man. That was
Magic
good. I'm
card.
proud of you.
Wow. Oh, what's he doing?
Ooh.
Okay.
So this is where it becomes a game, right?
Yeah, this is. Yeah, I think it's like setting up all these interactions. That's what the new one is, basically just all that.
Yeah, because like otherwise it is just like an on rails, like you're just taking photos. But like when you get into like the how it like interacts with the other Pokemon and everything, that's where you're like, okay, this is a game.
Yeah, and yeah,
Which is
you're
kinda
trying to
cool.
like figure out like how do I get this guy? How do I do the thing to get
Yeah.
this guy to show up?
Because it's like you have to like have them interact with each other in some way.
And I think he might have to just be electrocuted by a lot of electrocuting in this one. Oh, what the?
What is what?
I don't want to know what that is.
That looks like a 1995 design. That doesn't look like it's supposed to be in game.
Yeah, it does not.
That looks sketchy as fuck.
The first and second gen Pokemon, in my opinion, is the peak design of them. There's just some really amazing designs for Pokemon in them.
I don't think you're saying anything controversial. I 100% agree. And that's not just...
I love third gen so much. They think it's like the best. Most people.
Is that when like Mudkip starts showing up?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Big Mudkip fans. I lost my train of thought.
That's fine. That happens when Mudkip comes into play.
I was going to ask, do you think if they would have waited any longer, this would have had to have been a GameCube game, right? Because they would have had to do second gen probably on the GameCube by the time they finished it.
That's right.
But there never was a GameCube game, which is crazy to think about. Because they easily could have just done like a second gen like really cool thing just on the GameCube with slightly better graphics.
Yeah, easily. And yeah, this was 99, so even though they were making it for a long time, that was getting closer to the end of the N64's lifespan. So it could have easily been a GameCube game, and that would have been something to see.
It would have been nice.
It would have been. It would have been. Man, I'm just getting teary-eyed thinking about that now.
Like each level, granted, has its own Pokemon, like collection of Pokemon, but I don't think it was like necessarily the collection of Pokemon in each level
Oh my
that
god,
we
you just
shared.
killed that man.
He's dead.
I'm sorry.
There we
but-
go.
Whoa!
Okay, here we go.
Is that...
Oh yeah, Daddy.
Oh, daddy.
He is a dad, isn't he?
That's why the gameplay's so simple too. It's so much easier to do those more intensive graphics when your gameplay is also like very simple, and it's more like a point and click adventure, like self-driven, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what to call it. Kind of gameplay.
Yeah, exactly. Point and shoot.
Yeah, I guess it's like it's like a light gun game in a way.
Yeah, pretty much, actually.
I'm pretty sure you can turn this guy into a Slowbro.
Yeah? How?
I love Slowpoke.
I love Slowpoke too. Like, look at his face.
I think one of the most mind-blowing Pokemon things for me, one of my best like Pokemon moments was in Pokemon Gold and Silver, Crystal, when you get to the second town and you have to save those Slowpoke from the Slowpoke cave from Team Rocket,
Mm-hmm.
and then after you beat Team Rocket, the Slowpoke go into the town, and they're just like littered around the town hanging out.
Oh.
But before that, they're not there. That blew my mind. It was like, whoa, I saved the Slowpoke, and now there's Slowpoke in the town. It's like so dynamic. Like,
They're like not endangered anymore because of me.
yeah, it was so cool. It's
And
like
they're
I
like-
changed it.
Yeah, now they're infiltrated the town, and now they're a pest, and then there's gonna be like pest control about them. But it like it's just the way it interacted with the world. Like that's the point.
It was so cool at the time. It was
That
like,
is super cool.
when Pokemon. I guess that would have been like my first RPG. Like I played.
Right.
I played
Ooh.
Dragon Warrior on the NES, but I had no idea. I used to just pop it in and
Just fumbling around.
but I never really could figure out what to do. But that's the sweet thing about Pokemon is that it was like everyone's first like baby RPG. And,
Yeah, totally.
And then this came out, and this is nothing like that.
I guess another thing about actual like Pokemon Snap itself,
Mm-hmm.
like the game, is that the vending machines that they had at Best Buys were phenomenal. That you could print the stickers out of.
Oh yeah, and they had them at Blockbuster.
Oh, okay. I never saw those ones.
Yeah.
Best Buy.
Yeah, you would take
ones.
your, I think it was the cartridge. You'd take it in. They had like an N64, this like kiosk thing, and you would have the like photos saved, and you could like print them off on this thing. And as a matter of fact, it's funny you bring that up, because I personally went on a cross-country road trip to a Blockbuster to see if I could take my Pokemon Snap cartridge to see if I can print off some photos, and you would not believe what happened. Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Oh my god!
Anyway, what were we gonna say?
I love that. I wish I still had my stickers because I went twice with my dad. He took me.
Did you actually do
2
that?
at different times. Yeah, and I got the stickers, and I wish I had them still. I think my dad might actually have some.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I wish he would give them to me because that'd be cool to have. That blew my mind when I was a kid. I was like, how is this even possible? But now thinking about it, now it's hilarious. I was just thinking, how many people went and put their cartridge in one of those machines and it like corrupted their cart?
Oh my god.
Like buy a new game or something.
I'm sure more than one, because that was that was some experimental ass technology, I'm sure.
I feel like you're like reading like the RAM or the ROM. I don't know which one. Honestly, I have to check which one it's reading from, and like it could be like I don't know. I guess as long as it's not writing anything from the cartridge, it's just reading data off of it. So maybe it wouldn't do anything, but you never know. But bugs happen. So
bugs happen, and I'm not gonna trust like Blockbuster kiosks from before the year 2000 to like not destroy my game.
I need to check who got that contract. Pokemon Snap sticker machines? Is that what you call them?
Yeah, I think, and I remember there's a commercial for it that's pretty great.
Today's assignment, photograph the elusive Pokemon. How do you do it? You're gonna be fast. Ah! You need a keen eye, the best equipment, and lightning-quick reflexes.
No, you don't. All you need is Pokemon Snap, the first Pokemon game for N64. Find them, frame them, and shoot. You can even bring your Snap cartridge to a participating Blockbuster video and print out stickers of your favorites.
Doesn't look like they're coming out today. Hard luck.
Pokemon Snap, gotta catch them.
You gotta get one of these pictures up because this thing had a fucking N64 controller connected to it. Someone had to make a menu with like N64 input. That's so weird.
It's pretty nuts.
Okay, Blockbuster North America lost in toys. Maybe I thought it was Blockbuster that my dad took me to. My memory's foggy, so it probably was.
They both start with B's. Best Buy, Blockbusters. Hard to tell the difference.
I want to see who got the Lawson in Japan, Toys R Us. I want to see who got like the contract to like make the kiosk for them. It was just like some super sketchy company.
Oh yeah.
Some machines.
And
They look cool as fuck though. How they have Meowth and Squirtle on the side.
I know, like
classic.
if you had like that kind of money to just track one of those down and buy it, like that would be pretty sick to have.
Well, I mean, like that's what calling and like I can see the criticism of saying that this game is kind of a cash-in because there's like this project is fucked. It's been going on for so long. Just we need to do something, and then Iwata's like, we'll add Pokemon to it. Just take pictures of Pokemon. It's so easy, and then they do that, and that they just wrap it up that way because they don't know what to do with it, and they know it's not going to make money. I can see that criticism, but like that's an expensive cash-in to do.
Oh yeah.
They're not just cashing in. Like this was an expensive development. It was a long development time. They got these kiosks that they had to pay to set up and stuff. Like
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's hard to call it a cash in which is kind of what makes it so cool. And then it kind of just like is the way Nintendo operates. They're just like, we're just gonna work on something until we can make it good, and we know it's good.
Yeah, pretty much. That's kind of been their whole philosophy, hasn't it? What do you think is your favorite level from the original Pokemon Snap?
From the original,
Yeah, do you have a favorite level?
I kind of go back and forth on this because I really like the valley. The valley when I was a kid was like really the first time you see the valley, it's really mind blowing when you're a kid.
Oh god, yeah, like that shit. Unbelievable.
This might be my favorite level. I really
This
like
is your favorite?
level. It's just so well done. Like it felt like at the time playing this level, it felt huge.
Yeah, totally.
Like it felt a lot bigger than the other levels. So you're like,
Yeah,
whoa.
it definitely has like a bigger like expanse to it, you know.
Yeah. A Mankey?
Is that Mankey? Is that Mankey Kong?
Why is this Staryu harassing me?
Holy shit. Whoa!
I'm going so fast.
Yo, you're...
I guess like really though, this level, a bunch of it is just. Whoa!
Whoa!
Starmie.
Starmie. Ooh.
Okay,
Think
that
you
was
got-
rude.
Is that Mankey up there?
Mankey, and I think you can knock a squirrel into him.
Is that right? Hey. See ya! Goodbye.
Because he yeeted. Okay.
He got so yeeted.
So I feel like I don't know. It's hard for me to decide because like the river is really cool because I really like the colors in the river and like the Pokemon types and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always been like between the valley and the river for me, just because the river it's just like a really cool environment, and it felt really like it just felt really dense. I
Yeah.
was like, this is a really like dense area.
Yeah, it had like
64.
a lot of atmosphere to it.
That's I think I don't know. That's what I think that the thing about the new Pokemon Snap. I think the thing that made the original so good is that I feel like the graphic style, like the art style, and like just like the color, like the color palettes and stuff. Like I feel like everything just goes creatively and artistically goes together really well.
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon Snap one, I feel like it loses a lot of that. Maybe just from like how realistic it's trying to look.
That's true. It loses some of its some of the things that make it the original stand out, where it all just kind of like meshes together in this new one, which it's not taking away the work that it went into it. It still does look great, but it doesn't have that same impact, I don't think.
It doesn't have that like charm. Like every color, like the fire level has like its own like tone and palette to it, and so does like the river and the vat. Like the river has like and maybe it's just them like using the N64 fog to their advantage by like coloring the fog.
The fog.
Color, and then kind of matching everything off of that color in a way.
You want to talk about like the use of fog in those N64 games? That went a long way.
People don't give the fog enough credit in N64 games. Like some people will be like, oh, they just do it as such a cheap way for them to just hide imperfections. But like, well, what did you want them to do? You want them to just like make the game look like absolute trash? Like it is artistic because like you can overdo the fog, and so there's like a balance to the fog.
Yeah, exactly.
The N64 fog was Nintendo knew how to use that shit.
They knew how to use the fuck out of that fog. What do you think the deal was with every Nintendo game ending with a rainbow level?
I've never thought of that before. I'm not gonna lie.
It seems like
a very common theme in all of their, even today.
Yeah.
It's common.
It's still going on. It's like it's the end of the rainbow. That's always how. When in doubt, just end with a rainbow level, and you got a game.
Okay, now we're gonna go to the rainbow.
Here we go.
I don't know. I can't remember how to take the picture of Mew here.
So, this
There's something you have to do here, and I don't want to Google it.
we're a little cloudy on, so we're gonna just go in blind, and then maybe we'll look it up and then try it again.
Oh, it was so hard to move the stick 'cause they're so loose, but yeah, that game and also to be able to play it even with save states, I think is like something, I guess. If you were just like trying to get a certain picture and you just were lazy, you could just do that.
Because again, like by the end, trying to get that last photo, we were losing our minds.
Let's see here. Oh my god. This is like a boss battle.
It's kind of like the end of the game or some shit.
Yeah, it's like the last level.
Nothing wrong with it. We love the rainbow.
I like it. I like it. I wish that other games had, but I feel like no one would be able to do it the same way.
It'd be hard to pull off, right?
You're not gonna have like a Rainbow Road slapper.
I hit it. I did hit it there.
Yes.
Got it.
Yo.
This is such a cool island too.
This is this looks like the Donkey Kong Country Island, actually.
It kind of does.
It's like, this is kind of like the go-to game design for like an island.
Yeah. It looks like Yoshi's Island.
Yep.
It looks like all the islands.
That's true.
This
That's
is just
true.
every island in every game.
This is Game Island.
I like how you like start at the beach, go to the tunnel, go to the volcano,
Mm-hmm.
which is like you think would be like the last level.
Yeah, it's kind of like, intense, kind of hot.
Then you
And
go
then,
to the.
then the river. The river's nice and relaxing.
I guess I would be like in the middle there, the river.
I guess so, yeah, because you can see the river there.
cave. Why did the cave and then where's the valley?
The valley is like deep in the island.
Is that on like the other side?
I guess
Can't
so.
see it. And then the rainbow cloud, which like it's interesting that it's a cloud.
Which you can see on the left there. I imagine it in space, but it's just right there.
Yeah.
It's just to the left.
Like you think like when you think of like Rainbow Road or whatever, you think of like you think of them in space. Like
Above like the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah.
Earth. Kinda
like Mario Galaxy or something.
Yeah, but they're just like
Just put it up. How should we do this? Should we have like a separate, like you go to Rainbow Cloud and it like pans the camera
It's like,
upwards
whoosh.
to like space? No, just I don't know. We can't do that. It's too expensive.
just put it to the left. Just put it behind an actual cloud that's like, clearly higher already.
What should we do then? I don't know. Figure it out, Johnson.
Johnson, get on it.
We have like a month. Not even. We have like a week.
Blockbuster has the orders for their kiosks to print out stickers. Get it out there.
But I drew a cloud. Just get this.
Just get it for
A
me.
cloud, and it's there. We'll call it the Rainbow Cloud, and then we can just keep it on the screen, and it'll just come in there at the end of the game.
Is that like Rainbow Road? Shut the fuck up, okay? It's Rainbow Cloud. It's cool.
It's genius, Johnson.
It's genius. Johnson, get on it.
It's genius. It's just a cloud.
It's just a cloud there, dude.
I like how.
Happy Pride Month, everyone.
Yeah, literally.
It holds up. I think it's fun. Go check it out on the Switch if you haven't. Yeah. Any other closing thoughts?
Not really.
Yeah.